Hey guys, and welcome back to Popcorn Simulation Gaming. Now then, we're back on the bus by TML. I'm just stood here having a Pepsi Max in a green bottle, look. So we're at the airport. We're outside a little tourist placey shop, look. They're selling all sorts of crappy postcards to send home for your family. But here's what I want to show you. So we're at the airport. There's one of the planes. You've got all your luggage trolleys, look, which is really cool. There's the airport just behind us, look. There's the bus. We'll get there in a minute. It looks nice, doesn't it? But what I want to show you, look, we've got some moving escalators here. These are dotted around all the city of Berlin. Now then, these are probably where the underground is. I've seen them, I think. And down into like an underground shopping, like a shopping centre thing. So, yeah, do get off your bus and have a look round, because what TML put in here is brilliant, and you don't see it. Oh, that over there is just underneath car park, so you park your car and you go on your holiday. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Really, really smart. A lot of rubbish outside the airport here. Bottles and cans. You wouldn't have that in the UK because security wouldn't let you do that. Now then, we've got working PSI boards, look. So we are late. It's telling us we should have set off. Here we are. We're on the Scania. Just a little one it is. We've got some windows open. There's a few folks got on, look. So they're already waiting for me. Right, we'll jump into the bus and we'll set off. And we'll see what it's like in Berlin, guys, in this 1 o'clock July day. The weather itself is set to Berlin. So, yeah, the weather itself is actually what it is now true in Berlin, which is on a Friday. I'm recording this, so whatever it was on Friday the 4th, is it? 5th? So, yeah, we've got 2 kilometres to go to our next bus stop. Don't forget it is in early access, guys, so it's not going to run completely smoothly. I'm just sorting out my rotation on my wheel there. So cool. So we're just a little bit late with having a look around Berlin. Very nice though, isn't it? It's really, really cool, this is. It's going to be busy, it's lunchtime, people will be out and about shopping and stuff in Berlin, look. So there is another update out for this as of Friday. I'm still waiting for Steam to push it down. It's not actually come yet. The multiplayer is set up, guys, but you've got to faff about with some form of server and messing around. And to be fair, I'm not going to do it. I don't know what I'm doing, so we'll just play the beta. So there's 30 bus stops on the route, I believe. I don't know whether we stop at every single one, but I did see there was 30 when I was setting this up. There's a hell of a lot of traffic, isn't there? Inching forward, aren't they? Tell you what we're going to do, we're going to be naughty, and as we're a big bus, we're going to push through them. We are late for the next stop, so if I can get some indication on and just push across, it'll stop the traffic. There we go. So yeah, it's really cool. You can actually set the weather to Berlin. So whatever it's going to do in Berlin, so in the winter and stuff, if it's snowing in Berlin, you'll get snow on here. and vice versa, raining, good days, really good. Absolutely crying out for this to be finished now, I must admit. They're working very hard on it. There's update after update coming through now. Actually, look, we're in the wrong lane, and I bet all you lot saw that. Where I thought we were going straight over, we're not, we're turning, look. So, that's a bonus. At least the lights was on red, we didn't lose any time from that. Yeah, so after the alpha update, I've lost all the mods. Every mod I put in here for my liveries and stuff, there's no longer any mods in there. So I'm not putting any in now. I'm going to just leave it till TML finish with all these updates. I don't want to break my game, guys, so I'm going to just leave it vanilla and just have their updates coming through. We're still on a yellow on the time of 13:04. Oh, actually, the arrival time, we should have been there at 13:04. It's now 13:09, so we are late. Yeah, we're about 5 minutes late, guys. We'll catch it up. It's tradition for a bus to be late, isn't it? And it's Popcorn Simulation Gaming. Yeah, the shadowing, actually, from the last update is a little bit worse, isn't it? It's not as clean looking, I must admit. Still looking good for early access, but it doesn't look... I don't think it looks as good. We've got a lot more flashing going on, haven't we? Check out my last video on the bus, guys, and you'll see what I mean. We didn't have it. I think we had it on overcast the last time, and maybe it's because we've got a lot more sun rays and a lot more shadowing from the trees. Maybe that's doing it. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do a little bit of this, and then I'll change the weather over to overcast if I can, and we'll see whether that makes a difference. I don't know whether you can change the weather in-game, guys. I know you can do it at the start of the game. I've never tried it. So we've now got Burger King in here, look, so absolutely lovely. We've got a Burger King to our right. We do have Lidl's, we do have McDonald's, and I think we do... no, we don't have Aldi's, I think it is Lidl's. So congratulations for getting the license to put that in here. It's wicked. Very ATS and ETS too, isn't it? Real licenses. Shame they couldn't get the licenses for the cars, guys. That would look boss, wouldn't it? Seeing the real names of the cars and stuff. So we've got one of our Fernbus trucks there, look. And just a reminder, a kilometre is a kilometre, guys. It's real kilometres, this. So it does take you a while to get across Berlin. So we've got our next scrawny lot getting on here, so we'll pull in and let them get on. Quite a lot of people, actually. They're all doing the nut because I'm late.
Hallo.
We're not going to wait for them to sit down. We're going to crack on. Yeah, that flashing on the shadows of the tree, that's doing my nut in. I'm just going to see, guys, whether we can change the weather. The weather is there, isn't it? Let's have a look. If we go to overcast and back into the game. Now then, what a difference. Look at that. It's the sun rays, isn't it? So I would definitely at the minute prefer to play this with overcast weather. or you could possibly turn down the shadowing in your graphic settings on this. But yeah, that's a ton better, isn't it? I quite like this. So yeah, we'll just say it was a nice sunny morning and we've just gone into overcast weather now. It's grand though, it's wicked to play. You feel every single grade you go over in the road. The force feedback on this is wicked. So we have a kilometre to go to our next bus stop. And it is a kilometre, guys, which is wicked. Itching now for this to be released. Console players, you're gonna love it. You will forget Fernbus in a flash, guys, once you're on this. Although you'll still be jumping into Fernbus because this is city driving and not motorway driving, guys, so lots of traffic lights in this one. I do tell you every video, because if you don't like traffic lights, this is going to pee you off. We do have the trams in the city as well. I've not seen any up and running still, but they are coming, and my feeling on that, I hope they're just AI. I really hope that in multiplayer you're not going to have people rushing round in trams as well as buses, because that will be carnage. Although it could be a bit fun as well. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm hoping it's just AI traffic. Right, I'm having a gargle in my Pepsi Max, guys. I've got one cracked open. I think I just hit the mic with it, tipping it up. I am sorry. And I've got my vape in hand now, so I apologise if you hear me vaping. So we've just about half a kilometre to go. This is very small for the bus, this bus lane here. It really is, it's as tight as anything, so you school drivers will be brilliant at this. I tend to clip the curb all the time. That was a bonus, the lights went green for us. And we're at the railway station here, so folks can get on. I'll tell you, it's very dirty in Berlin, isn't it? Lots of rubbish on the floor. Here comes the twins. The mirrors need sorting out. They're not done yet, are they? They're a little bit murky. The ones in the bus are brilliant, but the outside mirrors are not that clever just yet. Go on then, mister. And we're going across, so we need to come out of the lane and go straight over. So 600 metres to the next bus stop. The buildings look amazing, don't they? They look incredible. I love it. I get so excited playing this. So we've got the infamous TML delivery van in front there, look. Got a lovely taxi here though, that's cool. And we've got our box trucks as well, look. Same colours. Would have been nice if they just switched them up a little bit. We've seen them for years driving round, haven't we? I don't know if the petrol stations are true to life, guys. I don't know the brand, so it could be. It could be. Again, just tapping your foot on the brake sends you straight into reverse. I wish they could change that. We do now have burning buildings in this and fire engines and ambulances. We don't have any people like stood around doing anything though, and all the vehicles are empty, so I'm hoping they implement something like ATS, ETS, where you do have people stood there, you know, to make it just a little bit more realism. Maybe some police stood there and some firemen and stuff. So yeah, when you get accidents, the vehicles are there, but there is no bodies there. And yeah, TML, if you ever see this, which is very unlikely, see if you can implement some bodies just stood around the emergency services. Would be really cool. Now, I would suggest him turning there. Those lights should not be green for her to be walking across. It's a very dangerous place to be stopped. It could be different in Germany, I don't know. But yeah, to be on a corner like that and somebody walking over the road. Have noticed that before, guys. But they do speed up when the lights go red. I did notice that. That's pretty cool. So we're just heading into the next bus stop here. We are still late. We're 10 minutes late. So we won't hang about. We'll crack on and get ourselves on our way. Don't think we'll make that time up looking at the airport, guys, but again, it's not about the timings, it's about enjoying the drive and having a look at the buildings and the shops and stuff. I'm actually on the bloody bike path, look. That's the thing you've got to get used to. We're in a 30. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm certainly doing more than 30, I think. Back over into the right lane there. And again with this one, guys, if you have GeForce Now app on your tablet and Steam app on your tablet, you can play the bus on your tablet with a Xbox controller. So get your tablet on a stand at a nice height where you're sat and play the bus, guys. It's simple. Just download the Steam app, download GeForce Now, make accounts in both, get the free account from GeForce Now and play the bus. This is a go right now. This is definitely a go. Early access or not, it's very playable. And it's enjoyable as well. Physics on these buses are just second to none, aren't they? On a kebab shop there, we can drop in and get a kebab if anybody wants one. Just kebab meat for me, none of the silly rabbit food, thank you very much. Just a doner full of kebab meat, that's all I want.
Moin. Hallo.
Hello, come on,
Hi.
we're late.
Hi.
Hi. Right, we're clear, we've got one coming. And now we're clear. Yeah, those mirrors, the outside mirrors are just not clear yet. I'm sure that'll come. They are on Epic, so I'm hoping they're going to be a lot better than that, and I'm sure they will be. That's only a tiny job that they need to fix, isn't it? It will be amazing to see other people driving around doing bus routes on here though. Somebody might be doing the opposite route to you, you know? So you'll see them coming along and other people going along. It's going to be mint, this is. Be really, really immersive. The amount of companies people will make, you'll be able to, you won't even have to make your own company, to be fair. You'll be able to just jump into multiplayer and play somebody else's company. There she is, our Nana, look, she's off to bingo, bless her. Go on, sweetheart. I think she's just come from pub, she had half a stout. She's a bit wobbly, look, going up that road. She'll be making her ham and pickle sandwiches and she'll be off down to bingo to meet Mavis. She'll be happy tonight, will our granny. Yeah, this is just fantastic, isn't it? It's so cool. You've got your little bikes on the side, you've got the rubbish on the roads. You know, you've got bags of rubbish where the bin men's not collected. It's wicked, it's so immersive. Kindergarten City there, so it looks like one of those, is it a pool ball or whatever they do, a ball pool where the kids can jump in and out. That's quite sweet. And I would imagine what we're seeing actually is there. I would imagine most of it is quite real. So here they are, look, they're doing some maintenance in Germany. There's a lot of that going about in this map actually. We'll pull out a bit, we're a bit wider than that. And we're going across, so we'll get into this lane here. The piping in there looks good. The old pallet look over on the left hand side through the side window looks real. And the dirt and stuff, it does look, it's come on so much. I mean, we're on Unreal Engine 5.3 at the minute. So the immersion from Tourist Bus, well, Tourist Bus is on 5.3 as well at the minute on PC, I believe. So yeah, Tourist Bus is looking incredible though, I've got to say. Really, really sweet. Now then, do you reckon they're laying the tram lines down here, guys? There's a tram line here, look. I think they're doing the stations and stuff. They're building them in, aren't they? We've got the overhead wires here as well. They're laying new piping down there, aren't they? But definitely I would think there's more tram lines going on the right hand side of the bus there. think we're in the middle lane. Yeah, the bus stop's straight ahead, look. Just over 130 metres to go. I think you'll be seeing this on a Tuesday, guys, and I recorded this on Friday for Tuesday. I've already got my or already did my Saturday and Sunday videos, which are now then Motortown Behind the Wheel is for Saturday. Check that one out, guys. I get a new truck in that. Don't go to plan, but we have got the new truck. That's last Saturday's video, and for Sunday we did Taxi Life, guys. The wheel's fixed for Thrustmaster T248, so we haven't brought Taxi Life for ages to the channel. That came out on Sunday, so if you didn't catch that one, do jump in and have a look. Darling, we've not got all day while you're stood looking at yourself in mirror. Get on the bloody bus, we're late as it is. We're on a red. I've got to say, the AI at the minute is playing amazingly in here. We've had no trouble at all, have we, with AI? And they are stopping for us, which is cool. Little bit dead, could have done with a bit more traffic here. If you run the pedestrians over on the pedestrian crossings, they just come through the bus, guys, so you don't splatter them, unfortunately. I have give that a go, but yeah, they've taken the fun out of that. They just basically come straight through the bus. Don't know whether when you're in your career mode, whether when you hit them it's going to take points off you. I have no idea. Right, we need to be out actually. Are you going to let me out, mister? We're barging out anyway. So yeah, here's more of the tram lines, look. We get these guys on. And we are going down there, so we pushed in a little. Yeah, the reflections on this glass is lovely. I love it. Take a bit of a wide berth on here. Whoops, that were a little bit too far, but there you go, we had to get round. He shocked me sat there, I must admit. I didn't see him on the way round. So we're at some form of park here, look.
Hallo.
Hiya. Again, these guys don't have any brollies when it rains in here like they do on
Moin.
TWS 5. Hiya, come on, jump on, we're late. Which would be nice to see them do, wouldn't it? It'd be really nice to see them do that. Give them some brollies and put them in wet weather gear and stuff. This looks nice. This looks real, guys, doesn't it? There's your Lidls on the left there, guys. Those lights have just caught us again, look. And there's a train straight ahead. One of the Subway 2 sims that's coming out, actually, nearly identical to it. That's wicked. Yeah, Subway's Berlin Subway or something's coming out, isn't it, on the 23rd, I believe, of April. Don't know if it's dropping to console, guys, but it is released on Steam about the 23rd of April, I believe. I think it's Subway Sim 2, that's what it's called. It's got one of the maps is Berlin. So that bridge there, you will go across that in a DLC. And I do believe that's Aerosoft as well, that's bringing it. As far as I remember with this, TML are releasing this with console and PC together. I did read that from Max actually on his Discord channel. With TML months ago now, I read that. The question was asked. Yes, it will be released with console. Not so keen on that lighting there in that building. That could be slimmed out a little bit. It's a little bit too garish, isn't it? Hiya. Get off that bike lane. I keep forgetting that bloody bike lanes there will be mowing somebody down. Although there's plenty of bikes on the side, so the guys do use them, look. Not like in Doncaster. I believe they spent millions of pounds doing bike cycle lanes and nobody's using them. I watched that the other night with Nigel Farage's speech, actually. At, I think it was Doncaster he was at. I do like to watch a bit of Nigel, I'll be honest. To Curry Eck over there, I think that's Curry Shack. ECK Eck. Maybe, I don't know. It looks like there's a little marketplace there and a marketplace on the left. I think they had merry-go-rounds at Christmas on that. So yeah, the Christmas side of this is lovely actually. And I absolutely buzzed when you could actually go and get on the teacups. That were wicked. That was a little Easter egg, that. Really, really cool. If it's still in early access at Christmas, guys. We will do the Christmas run again. If you want to see that, there is a video on my channel of the Christmas markets and the Christmas fairgrounds. Right, we'll crack on again because we've got no time to waste. So just remember, guys, if you don't want all that shadowing flashing, turn it on to overcast, and it's stopped it on here, hasn't it? In all fairness, I'd sooner drive it overcast. You're not worrying about sun flares then, are you? Huge buildings to the left there. Massive buildings. Something flickering right in the distance there across the road. That looks like it needs sorting out. Wouldn't know what that was. It has sorted itself out, actually. He stood talking to himself in the street, look. Had one too many. Somebody tell me, what is all this blue piping around Berlin, guys? What is it? Is it gas pipes? Is it water pipes? If you live in Berlin or Germany, can you tell me what they are? They look very odd. It's not something I've ever seen before.
Hi.
Hiya. Is the infamous trains that you see on Train Sim World 5, guys, in Berlin. They're just over the railway station, aren't they? I wonder if that is the station there. The Bus t-shirt they've been advertising. I was saying I've got to rush out and get an order in on that. Quite sweet, actually, quite sweet. Anybody that loves this, sit in the Bus t-shirt and drive. I'm sure it will make many people happy. Yeah, we need a few more cars going across these junctions. A little bit dead at the moment. Maybe we can turn up the car volume in settings. I've not looked at that either. We'll take a look at settings actually at the end of the video. That'll be a nice thing to show you and let you see how it all looks, what the UI looks like. Yeah, folks are sat at the tram stops, look. We've not seen any trams yet, but they're waiting for them.
Hey. Morgen.
Morgen.
Hallo.
Hiya, go get your ass sat down before you fall down. We're on our way. So, somebody pressed the bloody crossing, look, and nobody's walking across it. I'm just seeing that 80s radio, guys. The radio is in this. It is implemented, so you can listen to Flash Bass FM. And I tell you, in videos, you can actually, on a Friday, listen to it, and it gives you all the accidents that's happening in and around Berlin, which is wicked. Now, I think that is our terminus. It is. So that was the end of the route, guys. If you want to continue on the TXL and Route 2, all you do is you press this, and then you just carry on. So you don't have to come right out of the game. You just go the next route. So this is nicer than Fernbush. You don't have to mess about. Right, let's come out. So yeah, here, because it's Friday, online traffic chaos today at 7 p.m. Whenever the radio station Flash Bass FM is live on air, unexpected traffic situations happen in the bus. This is wicked, isn't it? This can be police, fire department, operations, ambulances obstructing traffic, large construction, machines causing closure. So yeah, this is really, really cool. I think that's a brilliant thing in the game. That's really immersive. So let's look at options. So here, look, this is basically your gameplay. We'll scroll down and let you have a look at this. I'm not going to read everything out, guys. You can just have a look. But this is your settings, guys. Obviously, console, you won't have all this with a mouse, but, you know, it just gives you a little idea, doesn't it? Now, the traffic density was on 100%, so that's pretty low at the minute. I would imagine that's going to increase. And also, the pedestrians are 100%. I would imagine they're going to add more to that. What's this one? So, yeah, this is all your resolution and stuff. This is basically for the PC, isn't it? So, yeah, these are all your presets. Oh, we're all on high. I thought we were on Epic. There's a couple on Epic, look. So, yeah, next video, we'll stick all them up on Epic. Maybe that will sort out those flashing trees we had. What's this? So, your music. I've turned music off. I don't want to listen to the radio. And your vehicle noises, the ambient of people on the bus, look. Your radio, I've switched off. Play radio in background, I've switched that off. And then for your driving, that's your keyboard. This is your controller. I need to set this up because it's not set up. And then this is basically for my wheel, but because I have it in automatic, don't really need it. Now, when we go realistic, when the real game comes, I shall set this up and then it will be set. And then what's this one? And that's just TML saying, oh, Aerosoft is involved, look. Published by Aerosoft. So Aerosoft are involved in the bus. It's developed by TML Studios. Yeah, so that just gives you an idea what's coming, guys, doesn't it? Wicked, wicked game. This is a go, go, go. Get it on your tablets and play it, guys. Remember, download Steam app, make an account. Download GeForce Now app, make an account. Get the bus on Steam, play this on GeForce Now. That's as simple as it is with your Xbox controller on your iPad or your Samsung tablets, guys. It's a go. Guys, you know what I'm going to say. I'm Roman. I've been Popcorn. I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.